Hello friends, welcome to learning SAP 2000 and in the previous video we have analyzed one 2D simple frame beam, and now in this video we will be going to see that how to analyze this truss. Now in this truss on the left side is the hinge support, on the right side is the roller support, and this is the spacing of the truss, and these are the load which are acting on this truss, and next one is the height of this truss. So let us we will go through the SAP 2000, and let us we will analyze this truss in SAP 2000. So first of all I will be switched to the SAP 2000 and clicking on file, clicking on new model, and clicking on grid only. Okay, so there are different type of templates are there. Obviously you can also choose 2D truss as well, but right now I'm showing you how to draw the truss by using grid only method. So I'm choosing the grid only, and obviously you can specify the grid as at here as well, but right now I'm clicking on OK, and this is my default grid pattern, which is to be exactly look like this. So now I want to be edit my grid as per my given dimension. So what I will do, I can right click at here and clicking on edit grid data, or I can double click on this grid. So any one of these option will be work. So I'm right clicking on this edit grid data and click on modify show system. Now here last time I had shown you the ordinate method. In the ordinate method with reference to 0, 0, 0, you have to specify ordinate of each and every point. But in this session, instead of ordinate, I am showing you how to draw the grid by using spacing option. The difference between ordinate and spacing is what? In the spacing, you have to give the distance relative to the next point. So in the ordinate method, here the ordinate will be 4, then after 4 plus 2, 6, 4 plus 4, 8, and 4 plus 3, that is 11. Okay, so like that. But in this method, we are going to use spacing method. So in the x direction, this is my x direction. So in the x direction, we will be required spacing of 4 meter. Then after we will be required 2 meter, 2 meter and 3 meter. And then after 3 meter. And make sure in the in the spacing method, the last one spacing should be 0. So then it will be 1. So you know the spacing between D to E should be 0. So there is no point, there is no ordinate, there is no distance between D to E like that. So I'm don't require any grid in y direction, so I will be remove everything. So as you can see, by default, one grid will be there. Okay, in the z direction we have the 4 meter spacing, so I will be use 4 meter, and the distance then after 0, and everything will be removed. So I have set it out the grid in my x direction. I have set it out grid in my z direction. In the y direction, we don't require any kind of grid. So clicking on OK, again clicking on OK. So as you can see, my grid pattern is now has been modified. Now I'm going to XY plane, clicking at here and clicking on XZ view. So it will be displayed this view. Now in the previous method, I have shown you how to draw the beam by using draw frame or cable method. So obviously you can use draw cable, frame and cable method, and draw first point to second to third point, and so on. But in this session, I want to show you how to draw the quick draw frame cable. In that, I will just clicking on this one parameter. Then after clicking on another parameter, and clicking on another grid, then after another grid, another grid layout, another grid layout, another grid layout. Now then after these two inclined line and these two inclined line, I have to draw by using draw frame cable method. So first point here, second point here, then after third point here, and continue for the next. So right now I'm not much more concerning about the designing portion. So I'm taking the section size as default because of right now I'm just showing you how to analyze this 2D simple frame truss. Okay. So next thing is we have to assign the support. So I'm selecting this joint and clicking on assign, clicking on joint, clicking on restrain, and now here my support is hinge support, or I can say pin support. So I want to assign the pin support and clicking on OK. Similarly, here I want to assign the roller support. So select this joint. Make sure you will be select from left to right selection. If you will be select from right to left, it will be select everything. So make sure left to right, and you will be go to the assign, join, restrain, and here I want to assign the roller support. So in the roller support, the moment only in third direction will be allowed, and everything will be restrained. So we have drawn, we have assigned the support, and now next thing is we have to assign the loading. So 5 kilonewton, 7 kilonewton, and 6 kilonewton. So I will be first clicking on this joint and assign joint load and clicking on force. And since it is downward direction, so negative 5 kilonewton. Okay. As you can see, that kind of loading is now acting at here. So 5 kilonewton loading is that. Selecting this, assign, then after joint load, force, negative 7 kilonewton, apply, close. And then after selecting this, assign, joint load, force, and negative 6 kilonewton, and clicking on OK. Now, after everything has been assigned, let me save the file. Let's say Truss1, save the file. So the file which is going to be saved in the format of .hdb, as you can see, .hdb. So next thing is we want to run our model. So before running, always make sure you have saved the file, and then after you have to click on run analysis. I want to run only for dead load cases, not for model cases. So clicking on model and clicking on run do not run case. So it will be not run this case. As you can see, do not run. So it will be run only for the dead load. So clicking on run now. So now my model has been analyzed, and it will be shows you the deformed shape. So as you can see, this is the reflection shape of this truss, and then after if I be clicking on start animation, so as you can see, this is my deformed shape of the truss. As you can see, the button so clicking on stop animation, and then after I will be clicking on display, show forces, stresses, and clicking on frame, cable, and tendons, or you can use the shortcut of F8. And then after for the dead load we want to be checked, make sure it should be axial force or anything. And let's say field diagram, clicking on apply, so it will be shows you the axial diagram. Let's say I want to show the values, so it will be also shows you the values at each and every point. Let's say you want to be use the moment diagram. So shear to 2 means what? Principal maximum shear force, principal minimum shear force, that is shear T3, then moment to 2, that is principal minimum moment, and principal maximum moment, that is moment T3. So let's say I want to see the moment diagram and clicking on apply. So this one is my moment diagram, and show values, everything is there, and clicking on OK. So you can also use the scaling option and you can use the proper scaling. Let's say scaling is 2, so it will be shows you the scaling of twice. Let's say you want to reduce the scaling say 0.5 times, so it will be reduce the scaling as well. So this is how you will be simple analyze your 2D truss in SAP 2000. And first, what is the process? First, you have to go through the modeling course process. Then after you have to assign the support condition, whether it is pin support, in support, roller support, or fixed support like that. And then after you have to assign the loading, and then after you can save the file and run the file for the analysis, and you can view the result. But if you are going for the design portion as well, so what you need to do, you have to choose the proper section, and you need to select the proper section, size of the section, size of the member, and then after you have to assign that size of the member. You have to choose your default country code. That is, let's say for the, for example, if I'm taking Indian code. So for RCC, we are taking IS 456 2000. For the state, IS 807 to state method. So like that, you have to choose the proper code, and then after you have to assign the proper member, and then after you can run for the design check, and you can also see how many members which are going to be passed in the design and how many members which are going to fail. So that process I will be also show you in the further videos. So stay tuned, and we will meet on the next video.